Yeah, bro. 2 more days. I appreciate the compliment for the thumbnails, bro. Gotta fix my controls for this one, so let me. You know, maybe I should put in like my PS4 controller. Nah.
相手が10ではどちらにせよ、あの門を無事に通ることはできんかったじゃろ。それよりも大事なのは、これから我々がどう行動すべきかじゃ。一度門を開けてしまった以上、警戒されて門の内側の警備は今の何倍にもなっているじゃろ。じゃが一つ門以外から精霊艇に入る方法がある。
門以外から？
この近くに芝空閣というわしの古い知り合いが住んでおる。まずはそこへ向かおう。今、なんて。口木隊長、どういう。
Rukia's execution.
聞いた通りだ。何度も言わせるな。第一級重火罪朽木ルキアを極臭とし、その身を潜在級死神に移した後に極刑に処す。それがソウルソサエティの最終決定だ。お前と言葉を交わすのもこれが最後となろう。ルキア、次に会うのは処刑台だ。
At the same time, yes, but at the same time, no. But go on to continue.
Oh, ちょっと待てやこら。なんでこんなとこにクソ死神様がいやがんだ。
Oh, that's good. Keep up the work, I guess.
なんだてめえは。てか、なんだあのイノシシは。
That's gonna take a lot of work.
俺様の名はガンジュ。自称西ルコン街の真紅の弾丸にして自称西ルコン街の兄貴と呼びたい人14年連続ナンバーワン。そして自称西ルコン街一の死神嫌いだ。
全部自称だ。
さあとっとと出ていきやがれ。俺様の目の黒いうちはこの西ルコン街に死神なんか一人ともいりゃしねえ。
And yeah, they were removed because the game has anime cutscenes, literally anime clips from the anime itself. Because of that, I thought, hey man, if I keep the clips on, they're like 15-second clips, so they shouldn't really be that long and shit. So, but then literally days later after I finished the whole game and shit, and this was like about 2 years ago, but days later after I finished the whole game and shit, I'm looking at my Soul Carnival 2 vids, and they were all removed because of TV Tokyo's copyright strikes. So I took them off before, well, claims, but I took them off before the strikes applied. So, yeah, I hear you, Steph. So here I am pretty much streaming to get these on my channel for the second time. And the soundtrack still, I honestly wish majority of the soundtracks were on Soul Resurrection. Soul Resurrection, I know that Soul Resurrection has certain soundtracks on Soul Carnival 2 as well, and Soul Carnival 1. But Soul Carnival 1 and 2 have way more soundtracks, and way more soundtracks that aren't even on Soul Resurrection. Yeah, at that point, you're practically just playing as Bankai Ichigo for like the whole game. And then there's that freaking secret fight. I think that'll let you get like the true. I think it's like a true final boss, where you play as Hollow-Fight Ichigo at the end. I honestly don't even feel like grinding all the way again. I'm honestly just attempting to get this done as fast as possible for the third fucking time. Heat the Soul series and Soul Carnival series are the only Bleach game series I will ever fuck with. Although the Bleach DS games are good and all, I still prefer the you know, Bleach PSP games. But of course, the Bleach DS games take a little bit more skill, since Heat the Soul is a very broken one, to be honest. Yes, seriously. I honestly felt the same. Well, despite Soul Carnival 1 not following the original Bleach story, besides following a little bit of a Rancor arc, I will say that I felt that same way in Soul Carnival 1, but mainly when you do travel to Hueco Mundo, because of the fact that when you're inside, I think when you're inside, what was it? I think you're around Las Noches and shit like that. But like when you're inside though, you literally have to follow a big ass map, and you're in a big maze and shit like that. And Soul Carnival 2 does it at the very end too, when you have to rescue Orihime and shit and make it to Ukiura. They literally got a big ass map, and you gotta go all the way and look around and shit. Dude, I remember Dragon Ball Advance Adventure. I remember playing through the whole game for that, man. That was actually a good game. And the way you can launch your opponents up in the air, that was another good thing too. I think that mainly applied to tournament-wise though. I remember Bushido going live on it. I played the game and beat it way before I even got a PC, honestly. Speedrunning the game sometime in the future. Soul Carnival 1 I can understand, but damn, Soul Carnival 2 though, that's gonna be very annoying. Because Soul Carnival 1 had like, they didn't even have a lot of levels more than Soul Carnival 2, since that one didn't really focus on the Bleach anime. Had some parts a little bit close to the Iran card, but still. Yeah, use it. I forgot to put the infinite HP shit on, but I really don't care. Oh god. Wow. Alright, so this is why I use the cheats, because I don't feel like having to like reset shit over and over again. The only reason I'm freaking here is because of the fact that YouTube practically fucked over my Soul Carnival 2 walkthroughs and it removed every single one of them. Because of the fact that I literally had copyrighted Copyright from TV Tokyo. So I don't care how I beat it, as long as I get it done. People can judge me. I do not give a fuck. Fucks with Soul Carnival, but like but I will not like repeat the whole grind. What? Mind you, when I beat the game, I ain't beat it by grinding and shit. Speedrun that shit. I don't even care. Grinding is just gonna waste more time, and I'm trying to finish walkthroughs and shit, bro. Remember that game too? Remember that Piccolo wasn't a joke until you discover how to pull off the secret all with Goku? Dude, I had trouble on that shit, man. Alright, see, now I'm not gonna go there. But the one thing you're more disappointed of is that they replaced Kenny's transformation into a full screen nuke. Yo, dude, I know exactly what you're talking about. I hated that, man. Steph, I have no idea what you're talking about, man. Bro. Yeah, you're good stuff. Yeah, use it. You think of the Piccolo never used secret ult when you fight him? Heard about Retro? Oh yeah. If I remember correctly, I actually lurked in Bushido's stream yesterday, and I saw that. I think he said he doesn't feel like he's appreciated or something like that, or like he doesn't feel welcomed in the stream or in Bushido's server. Bushido was saying to talk about it. He said that's something we should talk about privately or something. That's what I remember correctly, and because of that, I went straight to the Discord afterwards. I was thinking they were gonna do it like through DMing each other, but I went straight to the Discord itself. And Retro said he was leaving the server. Apparently, because he doesn't feel welcomed in Bushido's server. That you never learned how to do the counter thing that you can do when you held the up key. Dude, I never knew how to do that either, man. It's just like in Storm for me, because like people can do a tilt in Storm. I was good at the game in Storm, but I can never do the tilt. That's the same way I am in Dragon Ball Advanced Adventure. Say Retro needs to chill. He kind of does. I've noticed that whenever Retro comes in, I've noticed that, and I hope I'm not the only one that's noticed, but I noticed that whenever Retro pops into the streams and stuff, he tends to hold on. Hold on. What was I gonna say again? I've noticed that whenever Retro pops into the streams, right? He only pops in just to, you know, and I like Retro, he's fine and all, but I noticed that whenever Retro pops into the streams, he tends to brag about certain things that he's going to get and stuff. And since Retro's not here, not sure if he's lurking or not, but I'm gonna say this regardless. I've heard Bushido even say that Retro's mind is completely like corrupted sometimes, and you know, and I fucks with Retro. He's cool. I'm cool with anybody, but like I've noticed that Retro literally has that, you know, type of I'm gonna pop into your stream and just literally brag and say that I'm gonna be getting this or I'm gonna be getting that and stuff. Notice how he popped into the DBZ Burst Limit stream yesterday and literally said, I'm going to be getting a new graphics card. The same time I said I was getting a graphics card, he literally says the same thing. It was like, pfft. The thing is that he may be getting a graphics card, but I'm not sure he knows what to do with the graphics card or how to install it properly. People think that when they get a graphics card that all you got to do is put it in. It depends on the power supply that you have, first of all, and it also depends on the watts that's able to hold in that graphics card. Pretty much that.
着いたぞ。あれが空格の家じゃ。これは
Piccolo is really slow in the game, yes.
今回の旗持ちオブジェは人の腕か。なかなか良い出来じゃんな。
Of course, it's been such a while that I forgot how slow Piccolo was when it came to charging up the beam.
毎回モチーフ違うのあれ。
よう、久しぶりじゃねえか、夜市。
実はの空格、今日はお主に頼みがあって来たのじゃ。
いいぜ、話せよ。面倒事は大好きだぜ。なるほど。話は大体わかった。いいだろう。引き受けてやる。精霊艇にお前らを送り込めばいいんだろ。お安い御用だぜ。ただし
Quit being a dick bone, Kochi. Piccolo is way slower than Goku when charging the beam.
見張りの意味も込めて、俺の手下を一人つけさせてもらう。
That's kind of how I feel nowadays with most slow-paced games.
手下っつっても俺の弟だがな。おい、入ってこい。
Here comes Ganju.
はじめまして、シボガンジュと申します。
Here they go.
以後お見知りを。
Ganju surprised. Here they go fighting each other. I love these soundtracks too, bro. I never get tired of them.
てめえがなんで俺様んちにやがる。こっちのセリフだボケ。てめえに借りを返さねえと思ってたところなんだ。覚悟しやがれ。望むところだぜ。この間みてえにはいかねえぞ。ぶっ飛ばしてやる。
ダメねえか。なんなんだてめえら。顔合わせるなりいきなり喧嘩始めやがって。
Especially a secret ult.
だってよ、姉ちゃん、あいつが。
口答えすんな。
What's going on, Captain C?
言って一言もなしにいきなり切りかよ。
How are you, C?
ここは は俺の家だ。俺のやり方に文句があるなら出ていきな。
すいませんでした。
オッケー、わかりゃいいんだ。
Did I cool down? Was I pissed? I mean, I'm good, but not cool down.
おめえの姉ちゃん怖えな。
Robo Towel. Oh yeah, the one that they later on showed it. The one where he literally had the robotic eyes and shit.
だろ
う。よーし、全員立て。いいものを見せてやるから、俺についてこい。
This is where they'll get launched into the Soul Society.
なんだこりゃ。でかい。
巨大花火大価格大砲。こいつで霊視の砲弾中のてめえらを空から精霊艇にぶち込む。
なに？
俺の名は芝空角。ルコン街一の花火師だぜ。
No, you're not missing anything at all. Everything's all good. Oh, that's just my friend. He always trolls, man. He's just joking around. I'm good. We joke around all the time.
Miyeru ka, Rukia. 総局、お前を処刑する2つの道具だ。一つ、未確認情報を教えてやる。
Tries to get rid. Oh yeah, that was like a filler episode or something like that in DBZ. And I think Gohan was going to fight. I think no, it was I know Tao came back in that one, and he literally gets Goku, like he wants to get revenge. Yeah, I remember that. Wants to get revenge on Goku. Gohan pops in. It's literally when Goku and Gohan are still in Super Saiyan form for like a filler episode and shit. Tao comes back, and then Tao says, "Hey kid, what's your name?" Gohan says, "It's Gohan." Then Tao says, "Oh, I was about to say, I thought you were a kid named Goku." Close enough, I'm his son. What? And the man was getting paid money for it too, man. But then like he literally like leaves and shit. He says, "I'm out of here." Then he says, "You can't quit. I just did."
Na, そんなに大事なのか。その今から助けに行く死神ってやつのことが。
Yeah, it was really all fun and games. I love the fucking joke around.
借りだよ。
I never get angered.
俺はあいつに命を救われた。その借りをまだ返してね。あいつは会ったばかりの俺と俺の家族を守るために自分の力を俺にくれた。
Extreme versus, oh man.
そのせいであいつは捕まって今処刑されようとしてる。
I beat his Lupus Rex. I beat his Barbatos, his Lupus, and his Lupus Rex. I beat all of his Barbatos. All with the help of turn A. That's the problem with melee type mobile suits. That's the problem with melee type mobile suits. What's going on, Super Duper? The problem with like melee type mobile suits is that you just gotta play long range and shit. Hell, oh yeah, V1 as well, Victory Gundam, yes. But that's the problem with Barbatos. It may be badass, and some may consider it a good mobile suit, like a favorite mobile suit. However, its weakness as a melee type is long range. While it tries to hit you and shit, just keep blocking away and dodging and shit. I've noticed that Eric literally relies on Barbatos to help him in all his fights. Alright, Steph, later. My brother was killed by a Soul Reaper. My brother was a Soul Reaper. Well, technically, Ganju doesn't know the full story, so. Truth is, Ichigo and Ganju are actually related. Ichigo, Ganju, and Fukaku, they're all related. Thanks to this, you already have a start to beat Eric, then pick Wing Zero and let it rip. If I'm taking Wing Zero, honestly, any Wing Zero. Wing Zero Custom is down. It's over for him. As long as I know how to beat him now. All I gotta do is bring out turn A and that's about it. I think the thing about Eric is that he mainly picks he picks like the most toxic, like, and I'm not gonna say all mobile suits in general because all you see him use is straight up Gundams, bro. I brought out mobile suits that aren't even Gundam, bro. I brought out the Gelgook, I brought out the Zegok, like, because when I watch the animes of Gundam, like, I don't just like worship the Gundams themselves, but I also worship non-Gundams as well too. Like, what's going on, Sir J? How are you? Dude, I honestly think that if they were on Steam, they'd be booming with online matches right now, bro. But I like to play, I like to experiment with every mobile suit. I don't just use like the Gundam itself because of how good and toxic it is. But what was I gonna say? I was also gonna say that it's still about retro, but what I was also going to say is before I even get back to the Gundams, what I was gonna say is that retro does tend to whenever retro comes in, the only time he wants to get into a call is only because of the fact that he wants to brag about something that he's getting and stuff. That's the only reason why retro gets into a call. But then after that, he ends up leaving the call and stuff, because the only thing he came here for is to mainly talk about what he's getting. That's the only thing. And the moment I say that my graphics card is coming this week, he literally starts saying, oh, I'm getting a graphics card too. It's kind of weird. And then he literally goes into Bushido's stream and says, I don't feel welcomed in your streams and stuff. And then literally Bushido says, oh, let's talk about this in private. You know, this is something we should talk about in private. And then I go straight to the Discord server and I'm seeing Retro say, I feel I'm not welcome in your server, Bushido, so I'm gonna leave. I hope everyone enjoys themselves. And I literally look at the mutual servers on Discord. He's not in any mutual servers because he left Bushido's Discord. Bushido literally just replies with "Wow." And I noticed, and I'm not the only one who's noticed this, but when I look at the reactions that Bushido puts towards Retro and stuff, I kind of laugh because Bushido's literally putting like a bored emoji that's bored and shit. And I'm like, damn. And I feel like Bushido's known Retro a lot longer than any of us, I'm guessing. So it's like Bushido's literally straight up like I'm laughing because Bushido, I think, has a little bit of the same expression that I do a bit when it comes to Retro. And I like Retro and stuff, but when he tends to, say certain things that aren't really, entertaining and stuff like that, it just kind of gets boring and stuff, like, especially when you talk about the same thing you're getting each day and stuff. And I don't know what Retro's going through and stuff, but I hope he's alright. But all I'm saying is that Retro could really stand to change a bit and not really, use the same thing every now and then. That's all. So.
緊急警報、緊急警報。精霊艇内に侵入者あり。各隊守護配置についてください。
侵入者だと例の旅客かよ。面白い。
Bushido definitely knows him well. Two black rips on him like crazy. So basically, yes, Char, yes he is. And I remember Two Black saying a couple things to I remember Two Black saying a couple things to Retro. Like whenever Retro like even comments on Two Black's videos and stuff and like tries to help the situation, Two Black literally says like, "Stop it, Retro, you're not helping." Like I literally remember in a comment section he said that, bro, and I'm like, wow, bro. Because like whenever there's certain problems going on, like in our group and stuff, I say in our group because we're all like. We're kind of on like we all know Bushido and stuff, so we know like what's going on and shit, like in certain parts and stuff. But it's like, what's going on, Michael? How are you, man? But Retro tends to like whenever things happen and stuff, whenever bad things happen and stuff, or a conflict between other YouTubers and stuff that are involved with Bushido and stuff, or involved with any of us that we all know. Retro will try to put his 2 cents into it and say some certain things like he'll try and say oh man, I totally understand, man, I get it, or I get this and stuff, and then like and then like the fact that when Retro says stuff like that, he doesn't really understand like he doesn't understand the word conflict in certain things too. Bring him on a panel, then mute him. Like I'm like, bro, that sounds like Two Black. It really does. Go worship the Gundams and shit. Specialty Death Side. Especially Death Side. Shit's on the non-Gundams like the Xeon suits and shit. If I had to choose a non-mobile suit, it's gotta be Hyakushiki. Like, no doubt. And yeah, that definitely sounds like Two Black when it comes to, muting people and stuff like that. Like, it's like, I can fuck with like the mature YouTubers, but I'm also fine with fucking with the, fucking around with the YouTubers who are also like, young and stuff. Because, well, the young people have young minds and stuff, and some people with the youngest minds have the most eccentric and smart minds too. So I'm all cool with that too. So it's like, but Retro is cool and all, and honestly, I don't care if he hears what I'm saying. Like if I don't know who's lurking or who's not, man, but I really don't it's like I don't even care. Yeah, this is Soul Society arc, Michael. But yeah, I'm fine with anyone. But it's just like when you and that's what I've noticed about Retro. Like I said, the only time Retro wants to get into the Discord call, or even when he pops into the stream, and I appreciate the donations he sent too. But I've noticed that whenever Retro pops into the streams and stuff, or even access to be in a call and stuff, the only time he gets into a call is when he's literally telling us like of his accomplishments and shit like that, or what he's getting, what he's buying and stuff. That's about it that Retro does. You've never seen Retro stay long for a stream, and I don't expect anyone to stay long for a stream. You stay long for a stream, you stay long for a stream. You don't. But that's what I've begun to notice, that that's the only time Retro pops in is when he wants to talk about his achievements and stuff like that, or what he's going to do, what he's going to be doing and stuff like that. And everyone's done that before, but they don't do that all the time. So that's mainly it.
うるせえ、そいつは俺のセリフだ。
井上たち無事だといいけどよ。
いたぞ、了解だ。
Dude, the moment I mentioned my graphics card, bro, and Retro was hearing it and shit like that, he said the same thing. Like, that's exactly what he said. He said, "Hey, Bonkai, I'm getting my graphics card. I just ordered mine and I can't wait for it." He said something about having a Lenovo computer. Yeah, man, when's that next Witcher stream, bro? What's the agenda today, man? Still in bed, man? Ah, alright. I think Bushido finished the stream a couple hours ago, like 6 hours ago or something, or 8. But yeah, I'm honestly cool with everybody. I appreciate everyone's support. Sir J's support, Shar's, everyone. Even Retros, man. But I just wish Retro would honestly tone down on the whole, you know, on the whole joining the stream just to, you know, talk about accomplishments, stuff like that. I mean, it's okay if people want to talk about accomplishments and stuff, but don't, like, mention it every day and stuff, you know. I'm not sure anyone's gonna, you know, here for any of that shit. Like, I was thinking Bushido was gonna stream Legend of Zelda, but damn. But once again, I just keep laughing because of the fact that whenever Retro, and honestly, I'm thinking the only reason why Retro feels that way is because of the fact that Bushido literally just reacts to his comments and with a boring emoji and stuff, like and Retro even tends to ask certain questions like, "Oh man, do you think I've changed, Danny? Do you think I've changed?" And it's like, why you gotta ask Bushido that stuff? Like, don't bore him with the questions and all that stuff, you know? Like, he's busy trying to play and stuff, and it's like, I'm cool with Retro, but like, come on. Don't ask him those kind of questions and stuff. Like, with alcohol. Look at your accomplishment. Hey, that's good, brother. I'm happy for you. But I get what you mean, though. Twirling dick like a helicopter, I'm dead. But that's what I mean. But that's exactly a good example of what I mean with Retro, man. Retro tends to, like, and I'm cool with him. I just wish he wouldn't have to, like, keep, you know, flexing a lot. Like, and I mean flexing a lot. But that's another thing I wanted to say. Like, he said he was getting another graphics card and stuff, but like, here's what I'm gonna say. People think that just because you get a graphics card for your PC, that's gonna, you know, that's gonna make everything more better. The thing is that the thing you need to worry about is whether or not your tower can take that graphics card or not. You need to worry about the watts, the PSU, and if you don't know what PSU means, power supply. If you don't got the right PSU or any of that shit, bro, you're not really gonna be able to put that graphics card in. It's practically just a waste of money until you can. I mean, you can still keep it, but it's probably gonna be a waste of money unless you can actually get a better tower that can take it. People would sledgehammer their PS3. You gonna be one of those guys? I mean, I remember the parents breaking kids' game system and shit to teach them a lesson, but shit. Back when it was hard to get a PS3, people would smash it to go viral. Yeah, but how the hell are they gonna play a PS3? I agree with you, Sean. They have multiple PS3s. Oh fuck! Damn, a waste though, man. And a bathtub the other day. Dude, game systems from the mind of great developers and shit and companies and stuff, like they don't deserve that. How much was a PS4 back then? I think it was like, what was it, like 500 or 800, 400? No, I'm thinking PS5 was that amount. You meet Shika and Ikaku. PS5? Damn, PS5. But you're right, Shaw. I kind of despise people like that too. Madarame Ikaku. Madarame Ikaku. Madarame Ikaku. And they did it for the meme? Damn, people trying to go that far in social media by breaking their own technology. I mean, you see people wasting food too for that type of thing too. Like, I'm not sure if I remember correctly, but there's like these sorts of dudes who literally like they had some videos going on where they basically just put a bunch of random food and mix them up and shit like that. Samurai Saitama. Except Ikaku did it first though. But I'm not sure if anybody's ever seen these type of videos, but there were some videos where like these random guys would literally like I don't know, it's like a random video where they literally just put food together and just mix it up and just start smashing it and shit like that. I'm not sure, but those are the people that waste a lot of food in the house, bro. Like, I don't care if I get copyright, I'll just remove it off later. You'd be surprised how durable most of them are. Yeah, this is like fully maxed Ichigo. Like all characters maxed and everything. Like all cheats activated. I'm going through this shit like a boss, man. I ain't got no time for grinding. They can shoot underwater and water. Don't render them unseeable.
なんてことしやがるんだ。敵に助けられて生きながらえるとはとんだ恥さらしだぜ。
まあいいや、こっちは質問がしてえだけだ。朽木ルキアの居場所知らねえか？
朽木？例の曲集か。お前らあんなもん。
I've seen the most randomest videos and I can't even like. I see the most randomest videos these days and I can't really tell. I can't really tell which videos were the most fucked up ones. Notification and pop up, like and share. Appreciate you, Job. How's that sisters versus sisters going, bro?
まあいいや。そいつなら精霊帝の中心部にある真っ白い塔の中にいるはずだ。
やけにあっさり教えてくれんだな。
If I remember correctly, it does.
てめえがそいつをどうしようと興味はねえよ。助けに行くんなら好きにすりゃいい。
そうか。オンに切るぜ、一角。
着なくていいぜ、気色悪い。ちょっと待て、一つ教えといてやる。
Who voices Maho though? You'd have to ask Job. A dream where you play jump style games, done in Jump Ultimate Stars style. I think it was J Stars Remake.
強いのか？
会えばわかるさ。
Kenpachi's foreshadow.
理解できるまでてめえが生きていられればの話だ。
Technically, we already seen Kenpachi before the Soul Society arc, but yeah. Kenpachi's foreshadow to Ichigo. Said, is he strong?
11番隊隊長
Zaraki Kenpachi. They don't even have to foreshadow Kenpachi, bro. We already seen what he looks like in the start, so. From what I remember when I played the Japanese version, I feel like the CPU goddesses were like downgraded in the game, and like CPU candidates though were not a downgrade though. I think your only best character to use in that was mainly Ram and Ram. I feel like all the other characters who did melee types didn't really damage that much. Ram and Ram were kind of like the most used ones in Sisters versus Sisters to progress through the game. Oh, it's on that a new foe has appeared stuff. Okay. I really love the design though for I really love the design for the game industry graveyard, I believe.
問題はそこまでどの道使っていくかなんだよな。
隊長格とは当たりたくねえもんな。敵の配置が分かればな。
なんだ今の音。
まさか近くに誰かいるのか。
Here comes Natsuo. Natsuo is literally right over there. I hated Natsuo's English sub voice actor too. Oh man.
お前。
山田花太郎です。
His voice was just like so bad in Japanese. You know how they say like, you know how many times they say like, you know how many times they say like English sub is like better than dub? In this case scenario, fuck no.
ここで何してんだって聞いてんだよ。
この倉庫を掃除していたらあなたたちが入ってきたから隠れてたんです。
MK Neptunia, well, I have them on the RPCS3 emulator. Obviously, my graphics card couldn't handle them. But if my graphics card is supposed to come in this Thursday. So when it does, that will be the first game that I ever stream on the emulator. That I'll ever stream on the emulator when the graphics card gets here. Plus, I need to actually be able to plug it in and test out the watts and stuff to see if it'll take it first. So I'm not sure. I wonder if I can keep my the graphics card I'm using now in there and also put my other one in there too. I'm not sure how many slots it has, like 3 slots, I'm guessing. So all I gotta do is just switch in between the graphics cards and stuff. So I have to honestly take my wires and take everything apart, then open up my PC once it comes. So you can't like, there's no extra slots and stuff. There can only be one in there. Like, you can't like put like, I don't know, like 3 or 2 in there. You can't switch in between.
やっぱりそうなんですね。6番隊の朽木隊長の妹君で今は局中の。それじゃあ白い塔というのは潜在級のことです。僕知ってますよ。その塔への抜け道。
へえ、地下水道とは思いつかなかったな。
この地下水道の複雑な構造を把握してるのは救護補給専門の僕ら4番隊だけです。
Ah, you have to update every time you stream a game on PC?
この道を進めば潜在級まで最短距離で行くことができますよ。
花太郎、お前どうして俺たちに道案内なんてしてくれるんだ。
That's how busted Aizen was. It required using 2 final upgrades characters just to finally unlock that man. Damn. So scared, Aizen. But I be seeing like a lot of other people having like a PC where they can literally put more than 1 graphics card in. Damn. All right.
僕は潜在級に入る前にルキアさんが入れられていた牢の清掃係だったんです。
What PC tower do I have? I have an Optiplex 7010.
ルキアさんはあなたのことを言って
They said that an Optiplex 7010 can take in a GTX 750. I mean they said like an Optiplex 7010 can take in a NVIDIA GTX 1050 Ti. As long as you've got the right the right watts for it and stuff. My power supply is 500 watts.
何をしても償いきれぬと。
You gotta have a dual GPU to hold 2 graphics cards. Well, I have no use for my 750 Ti, so I can definitely take that out. I have no problem with that.
バカ野郎、そんなもん全部俺のセリフじゃねえか。絶対死なせやしねえからな、ルキア。
You really gotta get back into Bleach? You should, man. You know, you're missing some classic nostalgia, bro. Plus a lot more. Thanks for telling me, Sir J. Hey, if I gotta take out my old graphics card, I can, I guess. I've had that shit for about 3 months. I mean, had that shit for 3 years. Ever since I got my first PC. And each broken tower I had to literally put in like a new one. I'm definitely gonna unbox it when it comes. What was I gonna say again? Yeah, Bonko, to my PC tower is an Optiplex 7010, and they said that an Optiplex 7010 can take in NVIDIA GTX 1050 Ti graphics cards. So I'm lucky at least. But I gotta have the right power supply for it. I have a power supply that has 500 watts on it. So if they said 500 watts is like kind of overkill, so I'm pretty much good. Monaro wasn't that bad at all. Needs to be cautious was a secret move, which was basically a Storm 3 ult. You're talking about that Susano ult with the freaking giant sword and shit. I'll see if I'll be able to handle oh, the meteor. Ah, okay, that one. Ah, the freaking Heaven Concealed. You're talking about Heaven Concealed where he literally drops one meteor and then drops a second one. The part where he dropped the second one, bro, really had me, bro. I'm like, damn, they all took everything. It took everyone just to stop the first one, bro. What are you gonna do about the second one? Oh my god. Heaven Concealed was like, oh man. Fun. Yeah, that's what I said. I searched it up online. They literally, I know I shouldn't believe most of the words from online, but they literally said that 7010 Optiplex is able to take those graphics cards. They said it could take more too, depending on the power supply you have, the PSU. And I have I'm not using like one of those old power supply that come with the towers. I'm using like a much better one. Now, if I had one of those old power supplies, then no, it wouldn't be able to take my graphics card. This fight with Renji, oh man. Mission mode just to max out Saiyan Goku, just to unlock their final versions to be able to unlock Aizen. I'm surprised you remember my name. I'm going to kill the one who took Rukia's powers. And the animation is still superb. Just like that, Renji was defeated. Bleach's new animation? I'm fine with it, of course. That's what I've been waiting for all these years. Worst part was once you unlock the eyes and you check the info and shit and discover all you need to do. Make your life even easier was to max out only Ichigo. To max out only Ichigo.
一度も勝てねえままだ。ルキアがいなくなってからずっと。
I'm not keeping this stream going long, so I'll probably go live later, but yeah. Might either be on Gundam Seed Destiny Rengo vs. Zapt or either another century.
力ずくでルキアを取り戻すなんて俺にはできなかったんだ。黒崎、恥を承知でてめえに頼む。ルキアを助けてくれ。ああ。
Each character had a character who they were strong against. That character who they were weak against? Okay. Give me a second, guys.
Abarai-kun, どうして？
僕が見つけた時にはもうこの状態だったんだ。
心配せんでもええよ。僕は4番隊に声かけてきたるから。ついておいで、イーズル。
Aizen was strong against most of the cast except maxed out Ichigo, aka Bankai Ichigo.
おー、こりゃ派手にやられやがったな、あばらいの野郎。
室ヶ谷くん？どうして室ヶ谷くんがこんなところに？
忠告に来たんだよ。3番隊には気をつけな。
That's Captain Hitsugaya to you.
え？ 3番隊？キラくんのこと？
俺の言ってんのは10だが、キラもどうだかな。とりあえず気をつけといて損はないぜ。特にアイゼンが一人で出歩くときにはな。
アイゼン隊長が？
事態は下級である。区間の一人を書き、もはや会の隊員たちに
One of the Bleach
任せて
visions
おけるレベルの
we had to
話
fight
ではなくなる。
maxed out Aizen. So you know, Bankai Ichigo made him a complete joke.
先の10の単独行動について
What is it, like the first Bankai Ichigo or like the later on Bankai Ichigo? Because if it's like the first Bankai Ichigo, then shit.
大きい。
Aizen's stabbing moment was pretty tragic betrayal for the most overpowered anime villains. That really was. Like after that one hug, it was just straight up a stab.
諸君、全面戦争といこうじゃないかね。
Normal Bankaichu, you think? The one with the black color katana? Okay, so it was that one then. Ah.
朽ちきるギアの処刑決定。良化の出現。
I've been tracking my package like all day, bro. Like I need that graphics card. If I can get that and it goes in my PC, I can straight up bring back Gundam Reborn on the emulator, man.
また、俺と同じく5番隊隊長、アイゼン宗介も
Gundam Reborn and Gundam 3 and Gundam 2 on my PC are the main reasons why I need that graphics card.
そんな折。
Yeah, his body, Except that it wasn't really his real body there, it was a Gigai. It was mainly a Gigai he used to fake his death while the real Aizen goes into Central 46 and kills everyone. It was nothing more than a diversion. Momo raised his sword against Izuru. Maxed out Madara was Storm 4 Madara, so for dealing with that shit, you had to max out Sasuke. Uchiha for a new Uchiha, He raised his sword against Gin, but Izuru stepped in the way. You can't raise your sword. Can't raise your Zanpakuto. You're both gonna be thrown in prison. Raise your head, Wabisuke. Then Toshido intervened. Don't move, the two of you. You're both going to prison now. Thrown in the confinement cell.
すんませんな、10番隊長さん。うちのまで手間かけさせてもうて。
10、ひなもりに血流させたら、俺がてめえを殺すぜ。
Already maxed out Naruto, so you could have picked his maxed out version instead of just grinding out for Mangekyo Sasuke.
具合はどうですか、いちごさん。
I hate Hanato's voice in Japanese, dude. It's so bad.
お前のおかげで傷も治ったし、もう大丈夫だ。それにしても、こんな仮面、懐に入れた記憶なんてねえんだわな。
That's fine.
これがあったおかげで、アバライ副隊長の斬撃を受けても致命傷にならずに済んだんです。
そうか。なんだかよくわからねえけど、お守りにでもするかな。
捨てた方がいいですよ。こんなのなんだか気持ち悪いですし。
そうか。
なんだろう、この仮面はフォローに似すぎているよ。
グズグズしてる場合じゃねえ。もう一度、今度こそだ。行くぜ、潜在級へ。
Hmm? You did? It's testing out right now then. Because I have a flash drive with a bunch of games on it. Yeah. Alright, back. You do it right now. I can end the stream right here too. Hmm? You adding something else? Hold that shit right away and I'll pick it up. I'll charge the final form in the game. It's basically weird orange mode. Oh, Ninetales chakra mode. Oh. That's the one, okay.
なんだ一角から聞いてんじゃねえのか11番隊隊長ザラキケンパチだ
こいつがザラキケンパチさすがにすげえ冷圧してやがる
悪くねえ冷圧だけはかなりのもんだ一角が負けるわけだぜそのまま研ぎ澄ませてろよこっからが楽しいとこだぜなあ黒崎一号
Alright, but I'll pick it up and let me know when it comes. Yeah, I don't care if it gets me copped for I'll just trim it out. We know when it comes. I'm gonna end after this fight, you guys, and I'll probably be live later on either Another Century or Gundam Seed Destiny Rengo vs. Zapp. Or I'll probably just do Gundam Seed Rengo vs. Zapp off stream. Grind up the friendships. Goku had, you believe, Super Saiyan 3, Vegeta, Majin. Saiyan Divine Cloth. Ooh, Divine Cloth? That's the one around Hades, right? It's like the one around Hades, right? I don't even care that I spoiled so much, like, during Hades and stuff, bro. That was just beautiful, bro. I'm already close to finishing, like, the OG Saint Seiya, the one with the 114 episodes on it. What are they... Okay, so for Hades and, So, for Hades and, what you call it? Crap, what was I gonna say? Where do I find Hades arc at? Like, which Saint Seiya do I find Hades arc at? Is that's separate from the OG Saint Seiya, which has which has Sanctuary arc and freaking like, cause like I don't see it anywhere. Like I'm already close to finishing up Poseidon arc, so like is it called anything else besides like OG Saint Seiya? Like I'm watching, mind you, I'm watching Saint Seiya from Watch Cartoons Online. Like I'm like 3 or 4 more episodes done with Poseidon arc and shit. I'm like pretty much 3 more episodes until I reach the 114 episode, which is like the last episode on that Saint Seiya. Saint Seiya Hate Saga, but it's part of the OG. Okay, so same animation, just okay, but different wording after. Okay, gotcha. I'm gonna watch everything Saint Seiya related, even Omega, and also and yes, I'm gonna be watching the female Saints one as well. Oh, I'm gonna watch everything Saint Seiya related, even if it doesn't have Seiya in it. But I'm not watching the Netflix one. That's out of the question. Ichigo had a hollow mode. I just final upgrade. Luffy had that one big mode that he used. Oh, so Luffy has Gear 4th. Kensho had Musho Tensei. Okay. Musho Tensei. Sasuke had Rinnegan. That would mean Rinne Sharingan then. Rinne Sharingan then, if that's the case. Yeah, Knights of the Zodiac is fine. What's going on, Kamen Rider? Hollow Ichigo versus Dark Naruto would be an interesting fight. Yeah, I can see that, honestly. All that hatred inside Naruto and shit, like, damn. It's not that I'm not a fan of the 3D animation. The thing is that it's too 3D. Hollow Ichigo had a move that was like, grab, but if you connected, summons that one white clone of himself and basically both the epic combo strike. And we're doing good, Kamen Rider. Have a good day, Captain C.
なんだ眼帯を外したらいきなり冷圧が跳ね上がりやがった。
PC using the PSP emulator.
開発局に作らせた霊力を無限に食らい続ける化け
If
物
you were playing as Aizen, you believe that move had a chance of being a one-shot? Aizen, oh man.
今までこいつに食わせてた分の冷圧を全ててめえを倒すためにつぎ込む。
The final strike. Let's get it. I'm gonna watch everything Saint Seiya like, even those that don't even have Seiya in it. I'm gonna watch everything Saint Seiya like, except the Netflix one.
悪いみんな。
You idiot. Why are you apologizing for? You won. Was Kenpachi's words. He said, thank you, Ichigo. Kenny hasn't had this fun in a while. Ichigo, make sure you survive. Make sure you survive so that you can fight against Kenny again. Come Jiroichi.
Sumano Ichigo, 少し遅れた。派手にやられたの。じゃが相手があのザラキケンパチでは仕方ない。相打っただけでも大主君じゃ。案ずるな。わしがお主を死なせはせぬ。
These are mainly the extra fights that you really don't technically have to do. But I'm going to do them, obviously. Toshido versus Gin.
Aizen を殺したのは10銀。証拠はないが、俺はそう確信していた。だが、10が何を企んでいるのかは未だわからないままだ。さらに10には他にも誰か協力者がいる可能性が高い。誰が敵で誰が味方なのか、それがはっきりするまでは迂闊には動けない。俺はことを荒立てず10の周囲を探るつもりだった。
Bumped up instant transmission, you say.
Matsumoto?
ひなもりが牢から姿を消しました。処刑されるわけでもないのに、なんで？
そんなもん、松本、お前は先に帰ってろ。 俺はひなもりを助けに行く。
お待ちください、室ヶ谷隊長。ここから先へは通さぬようにと10隊長からの命令です。
あの野郎。
もしどうしてもどうするなら、たとえ隊長が相手でも容赦はいたしません。
面白いこと言うじゃねえか。悪いが急いでんだ。手加減はしねえぞ。
Everything, bro. Everything Saint Seiya related. Mr. Sensei Kenshiro and Rao is that they basically had health regen, kind of like Kabuto and Clash of Ninja games. Honestly, they shouldn't even have like health regen though, because Muso Tensei is like kind of untouchable mainly. It's kind of like Goku's Ultra Instinct, and even on par with it in my opinion. But damn, the health regeneration is probably not even necessary, but if it works, it works. Muso Tensei is supposed to be like an Ultra Instinct type of thing. But you never know. Genichimaru and Izuru. This is where we get a look at Bankai for the first time.
ひなもりより先に来れてよかったぜ。10、あいつが来る前に俺がてめえを殺す。
Shit ton of super armor as well, especially Rao. Damn, of course it would be Rao. Rao's like plot armor in the anime.
やっと見つけた。こんなところにいたのね。
よせひなもり、お前のカナは相手じゃねえ。俺に任せて下がってろ。ひなもり。
She read the letter.
アイゼン隊長の敵よ。アイゼン隊長の残した手紙にはっきりと室ヶ谷藤四郎が黒幕とそう書いてあったのよ。
そんなバカな。
解放された総局の力を持ってソウルソサエティを破滅させようとしている。その忌まわしき者の名は室ヶ谷藤四郎。彼の企みを何としても阻まなければならない。彼が引かぬなら刃も交える覚悟だ。だけど
Ruby Volume 9 will premiere February 18th, Saturday exclusively on Crunchyroll.
彼を撃ってはくれないか。
On Crunchyroll? This is a surprise. Now we treating Ruby as an anime? Well, that's good though. If it's coming back, that's good.
バカ野郎、よく考えろ。アイゼンのやつがそんなこと言うと思うか。
だって書いてあったもの。あれはアイゼン隊長の血だったもの。
手紙の改ざん。そうか、これも全部てめえの仕業か、10。
Thing with Eisen's all this that. It was a full screen nuke. A full screen nuke sounds like the one that he used. Okay, so it's definitely the Hogyoku right there, if that's the case. We literally use like a full spike of spiritual pressure from the Hogyoku. You had to hit Momo. Glad it's returning. I'm glad too.
あらら、ひどいな、10番隊長さん。傷ついて我を忘れた女の子をあない思い切り殴らんでもええのに。
血が滲むほど刀を握りしめなきゃならなくなるまで、こいつを追い詰めやがって。
はて、何のことやら。
言ったはずだぜ、10。ひなもりに血流させたらてめえを殺す。
Here goes Bankai. So he became a sussy baka. But I thought Hyoga was a sussy baka. What's going on, Damaris? How are you, man? Mitase Shorin Maru. Daikuden Shorin Maru. He wasn't technically supposed to. That's not what his what you call it.
Matsumoto. 刀をお引きください、10隊長。引かなければここからは私がお相手いたします。待て、10。
僕を追うより5番副隊長さんをお大事に。
First time Toshi used Bankai was against Aizen. That's later on though.
お前が来てくれなかったらひなもりは死んでいた。ありがとう、松本。いえ、銀、あんた一体どこへ行こうとしてるの？朽ち木ルキアの処刑によって解放される総局の力。それが10の野郎の狙いならこのまま見過ごすわけにはいかねえ。ついてこい、松本。処刑を
Going to Central 46. Okay, so I know over here Ichigo face off against Byakuya. Keep it safe right here. I wasn't really planning to make the stream long, but I'll be going live later. I'm actually gonna be eating, so usually I eat while I'm streaming, but fucking hungry as fuck, man. So I'll be back later. I'll see you guys in a couple hours from now.